Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Now the starting group for Orlando. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
Previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's the Magic with the ball. And Caro outside. Here's Harris. And Barnes sends it back.
Timing and anticipation. That's how Scotty pulled off that block.
Here's Barrett driving in, and Barrett slams it in.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Here's quickly after the Magic pick up two. The pass to Trent. In the corner, Barrett with it. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Barrett.
Strong work inside from Pirtle. Like seeing him attack with confidence from this area.
Suggs kicks to Harris. Carter outside. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Barrett. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Harris, no good. And here's Toronto. Trent with it. Picked up by Suggs. Trent kicks to Pirtle. Back to Trent. Over in the corner, Barnes. Quickly against Wagner. And it's quickly missing. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the wing on the left. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, nice work on the offensive glass. Banchero being rewarded for his efforts.
Quickly the pass to Trent. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Suggs. Driving to the basket. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's Barrett. And the layup is good.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Trent kicks to Pirtle. From deep. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Wow, a quick shot by Gary. The defense, they had no chance.
The Magic again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. And Pirtle has it in the corner. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. And the shot goes in. Barrett's got 6 points.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's quickly. Scoreless thus far. The drive by Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
What a ferocious drive. Scotty was not holding back.
Suggs dishes to Carter. Inside. Harris's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pirtle kicks to Quickly. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. The kick out to Barnes from outside the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Carter with a screen on Quickly. Suggs. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And how about Suggs' willingness to sacrifice? He takes the foul but ensures the shot's able to get off.
The previous play is under review.
In closer detail, what constituted the original personal foul? Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
what these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes all three.
And Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations. But he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. Set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
We've got Chris Boucher on out there with Dick. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Anthony looking it over, lets it go from deep, and Isaac throws it down.
Guys, you got to respect the activity level of Isaac, a young mobile big who knows how to keep plays alive.
Here's Dick. Here he goes.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Here's Olynyk. That shot is off. Isaac with some nice deep. Anthony right side. There's the 3. And no good. Toronto leading by 10. Here's Abaji, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
And Boucher sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First team foul.
Stolen away. For the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Count that one from Isaac.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brown against Anthony. It's Brown with the drive. Here's Dick. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Dick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Magic shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it is. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants, keeps the ball moving.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. .130 left in the first half of the game. Here's Olynyk driving in.
Watch out. Kelly Olynyk coming through.
The Magic trail by 12. Isaac. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Abaji. 8 points for him. Olynyk finds Brown. To the paint. Boucher with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Dick passes to Boucher. No good. Nice defense from Wagner. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Ingles. Pass to Isaac. Here's the drive. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. Here's Dick. Makes it off the glass. Dick's got 7 points.
And that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Passes it to Dick. For the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
The defenders are going to have to keep up with this rookie Dick, an excellent shooter.
Pass to Houston. Dishes it to Ingles. Here's the 3. And Houston gets it to go. Houston's got his first 3 points of the game.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Grady Dick displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So on the floor for Orlando, Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harrison Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
And the basket by Harris. Toronto leading by 7. There it finds Trent. And there's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Trent's got 8.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr., working his way to the look he wants.
And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That's foul number 2 for him. Suggs kicks to Carter. Carter with a screen on Trent. Back to Carter. Pirtle with the steal.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Not a guy to rack up a lot of steals, but Pirtle has those long arms, and he anticipates.
Now, here's Suggs from the baseline. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Quickly with it. Picked up by Suggs. Wagner against Trent. Kicks to Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Banchero. Into the lane.
What length from Scotty Barnes, a tough defender.
Greg talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Down low. Pirtle's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. And Houston gets it to go.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Houston passes to Anthony. Isaac a screen on quickly. The shot by Anthony, no good. Raptors leading by 10. Trent goes in. Yep, that one goes. Trent's got 12 points in the game.
With more minutes, Gary Trent Jr. has shown that he could be a pure scorer.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. On the wing, Ingles sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
This is how Ingles went from being undrafted to big money. He does a lot of things for you, but stretching the floor is #1.
Now here's Brown. Boucher's shot is off. Anthony against Olynyk, and that one's good, Anthony.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
The pass to Dick. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pulls up on the wing. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And we saw this at Kansas. When Dick's on a roll, just keep feeding him.
The drive by Anthony. And a missed layup. And here they come. And they go to the intentional foul. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
The free throw drops for Dick.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well.
And so it's Toronto. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. We've got Kelly Olynyk. Dick is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Abaji in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Donka Pirtle's checked in for Chris Boucher. Matty Barnes comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Trent's checked in for Dick. And quickly in for Brown. Here's Barnes. Misses from short range. The Magic trail by 9. Harris outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Barnes the screen. Quickly with it. Picked up by Banchero. Barnes kicks to Trent. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 10.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barrett's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your
Here's Banchero. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Barnes kicks to Trent. Barnes the screen. On the wing quickly. 6 to shoot. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
And that one's good, Wagner.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. And he banks in the layup.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Driving the lane, and that one is stuffed right through.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Trent with the wide open look. Barrett. Trent outside. On the wing quickly. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And finished off by Banchero.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. To the middle. The kick out to Barnes. No good with the triple. The Magic trail by 13. And here's Harris from the arc. Banchero. And Banchero. And the follow.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. Here's Quickly. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Quickly's got 9 points now in just the second half. And Wagner drives in and finished off by Wagner.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Banchero, and good that time. Banchero's got it back down to single digits for Orlando. The Raptors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far, and now we've got the intentional foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Quickly finds Trent, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Solid from the line. Trent Jr. an all-around score.
Here's Suggs. His three-pointer's off the mark. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And that one is good. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Carter for 3, and Poeltl sends it back. Barnes bounce pass. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And Wagner drives in, lays it up off the glass. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first. And quickly drops them both. And he nails the third. Nine seconds left in the fourth. Here's Poeltl. He can't get it to go. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most.
power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Mikal Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Now here's Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Schroeder. Quickly from outside. Claxton with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's the three. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Quickly from outside. It's Barrett on the wing, and stolen by Bridges. Finney-Smith passes to Johnson. Back to Finney-Smith. Fires for three. And the Nets, another three.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it. Those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
Right side Barnes. Trent against Bridges. Quickly from outside. Brooklyn with the board.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Barnes. Quickly, left side. And a miss there on the triple.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Finney-Smith. They get it back. Back to Schroeder. Jacks up a three, and the three-pointer goes. Schroeder's got 6.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
Quickly finds Trent. Kicks it out to Barrett. From deep. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets with the lead. Fires the three. The shot by Johnson, no good. Quickly from outside. Sinks the tray.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Back to Schroeder. Screen by Claxton. And Schroeder with the three. 9 points in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Quickly. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And a foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
1:24 left in the opening quarter. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Takes a three. Pirtle grabs a miss. And so Trent will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 9. The three from Barnes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Schroeder passes to Bridges. Screen by Claxton. Lets the three fly, and the basket by Bridges.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
It's Quickly with a drive. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett, picked by Pirtle. He shoots. And there's Barrett on the assist by Pirtle. Barrett's got 5 points.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want in the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Bertle grabs a miss. Bertle's got 4 rebounds now. It's quickly with a drive. Here's Trent. This one for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Dennis Schroeder making highlights for Brooklyn. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the 2nd quarter.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, BA. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces. But you've got to have more if you want to compete.
Walker passes to Thomas. And there's the screen. The 3. And he buries his first look.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Barrett. The 3 ball. Trent outside. Out left to the wing. Poeltl, the pass to Trent. The Raptors need to get off a shot quickly from outside. Sharp grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Simmons, the pass to Watford. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Watford's got his first 3 points of the game. Tries it from the top of the key. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
A line change here for Toronto. So the Nets making a switch here. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the 2nd. Thomas passes to Walker. Back to Thomas. The kick out to Walker. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. And the Nets lead by 13.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Thomas. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Clowney can't get it to go. Toronto has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Now here's Brown. No points so far. Screen by Olenek. Pass to Boucher. Back to Brown. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Bates Diop can't get it to go. Launches it. Babaji, the pass to Boucher. Here's Dick. Screen by Olenek. Second shot opportunity. Dick gets the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 17-point game. Here's the 3. Brooklyn with the board. And the Nets with possession here. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
50 seconds left in the second quarter.
Raptors foul.
Pass to Bates Diop.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And that one's good. Olenek.
Boy, Kelly Olynyk on balance, soft touch with the deep shot. Love his concentration.
Now here's Simmons. He's covered closely. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Cross is over. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Toronto shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Dick gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Here's Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And so it's Brooklyn liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be back in a moment. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the floor for the Nets, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Now here's Finney-Smith, and here's Schroeder outside. Nails it from 3. Schroeder's got 12 points in the game.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Offensive board. Out to the right wing. Olynyk passes to Brown. 4-3. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Brown with the steal. Here's Dick. He's guarded by Claxton. Olynyk for three. And the Raptors miss again. The Nets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Schroeder outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, the Dennis Schroeder show is cooking on all cylinders right now. The defense has no answer.
Pass to Abaji. Boucher on the screen. Here's Dick. He's guarded by Bridges. Looking to end the run. Dick with a miss.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
First team foul. Substitute on the court.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Screen by Claxton. Bridges outside. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, PA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 5. Off the mark there with a 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Launches it from deep. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so Trent will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Finney Smith from outside the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Schroeder into the lane. Tries the spin move. Right side Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Beyond the arc. And here's Bridges. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to drop.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Trent for 3. Counted from distance.
It's inexcusable to let Trent Jr. get room and space from the corner 3. He's just too dangerous. You got to make him put it on the deck.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 15. On target from range. Schroeder's got 18 points in the game.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's Trent. Pass to Barrett. From behind the arc. Claxton with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Schroeder outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Left side Barrett. Shoots over Bridges. Trent. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, Gary Trent Jr. is accustomed to dealing with aggressive defense. That's the level of scorer he is. But in the interior there, I'll tell you, draws the contact nicely.
Three-pointer, no good. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded by Claxton. And here's Schroeder. From downtown. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Dennis Schroeder. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got R.J. Barrett, and Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Scotty Barnes, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Raptors making their last shot. Got it.
Instant offense. Dennis Schroeder can fire up his team with that pretty dribble drive.
Here's Quickly. And it's Toronto with another. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Barrett, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nick Claxton.
You know, certainly we've seen R.J. Barrett productive as a scorer. I think the key for him moving forward is just be as efficient as possible.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Quickly. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Quickly's got 5 points now in the quarter. Thomas passes to Simmons. From deep. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Barrett can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Diop passes to Walker. Pass to Simmons. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Trent's shot is off. The Nets have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Walker for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Nets lead by 15.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Here's Pirtle. And the call over the back.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Simmons, the pass to Thomas. Back to Simmons. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Trent. And so Trent will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Down by 15.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
Here's Clowney. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Clowney's got his first basket.
When you see the score and how much time is left, you realize this game is just about over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
And again, no good by Toronto. Walker for 3. Nails it from 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Quickly. lobs it up top. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Clowney. Simmons, the pass to Bates Diop. It's stolen by Pirtle. Trent outside. Outside Barrett. Trent outside. Here's Quickly from deep. Misses. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close.
break. On paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. And it's Schroeder missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Magic. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Claxton.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Johnson kicks to Finney-Smith. Johnson the screen. Clock at 6. Schroeder finds Johnson. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, they're becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Schroeder looking around, lets it go with the 3. And Johnson is good for the 3.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
First team foul. At the line for Orlando.
That free throw, no good.
Jalen Suggs. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Banchero. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall. Defense has to do a better job against Banchero inside.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Fires from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Harris dishes to Carter. Harris against Schroeder. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Johnson, a wide open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old-school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 5-point game. Wagner outside. He kicks to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love Suggs' feel for when to attack. A strong mix of dribble moves allows him to just blow by defenders.
Now, here's Bridges. Hasn't made one yet.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside Carter. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it to Bridges. Back to Claxton. The three-pointer, no good. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Carter. Sinks that one from the post. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Johnson outside. And stolen by Wagner. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Harris's shot is off. Nets leading by 4. Pass to Finney-Smith. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Bridges. Johnson outside. And the 3 off target. 1 second left. That one, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets lead by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
They've got Wagner. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Anthony, and it's Houston in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand. Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Now, here's Sharp. Simmons passes to Walker. Now, here's Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Watford. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Houston. And he makes good on the layup.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defender.
Outside, Walker fires for 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
Blocking foul called. J-Rob Sharp. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And here's Ingles outside.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. He brings his all on every possession.
Passes to Thomas. Here's Watford. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Sharp, the pass to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Thomas. Out to the right wing. Here's Watford. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Wagner. Here's Houston. Buries the long-range jumper. Houston's got 5 now.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Offensive rebound. Outside Thomas. On the wing, Walker. Back to Thomas. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Magic. And here's Anthony from the arc. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep, Walker. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Going inside, plays it up and pumps it in. At break, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the Leahy experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
The Magic trail by 3. And there's the pass to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. With Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. Here's Simmons. And nothing is falling for him right now. Orlando's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Isaac outside. Teardrop shot, and they will call over the back on the play.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
From deep, Walker. Oh, drew the foul, almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He doesn't get the second. Here's Harris driving inside. Makes it off the glass. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for Orlando.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure, it's all tied in Orlando. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Johnson. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot.
And you know, with the fire Banchero plays with, he may not even have felt the contact.
Schroeder kicks to Finney-Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Finney-Smith's got 6.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Harris, no good. Nets leading by 4. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Schroeder's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Bridges with it, picked up by Harris. Pass to Finney-Smith. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And here's Johnson outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Harris. Pass to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Schroeder kicks to Bridges. This is to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo!
That is the kind of stuff you only see in video games. Come on, Mikal.
Now here is Harris. 7 points in the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And that sends Gary Harris to the free throw line. It's on Dennis Schroeder, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many, 90% on the year.
Here's Bridges. He has 5. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And it's Wagner missing. Brooklyn leading by 4.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
And it's Wagner missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Back to Schroeder. Claxton the pass to Finney Smith. Nets passing it around. Suggs with the steal. Lob pass to Wagner. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Here's Finney Smith. He has 6. Bridges for 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the left side wing. Back to Schroeder. Picked by Finney Smith. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Anthony. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Nets leading by 5. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Isaac. Now the pass to Watford. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Walker. Launches a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Ingles. From past the arc. The rebound by Sharp. The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And then Simmons slams it in.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Nets have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
So he comes up empty at the line.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be true.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets up 7. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Cole Anthony, Mo Wagner out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Houston in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Pass to Anthony. Inside. They swipe it. And a wide open look for Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Paulo Banchero comes in for Isaac. Wagner's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Cole Anthony.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And Simmons kicks to Thomas to the right side. Here's Watford. He's covered by Banchero. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in. The Magic trail by 12. And here is Suggs with the crossover, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Schroeder. There's the pick. Claxton the pass to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Bridges inside the three-point line. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Nets lead by 14. There's the lob to Banchero. And taken away by Johnson. For 3, Bridges. It's good from long range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Schroeder kicks to Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Bridges has got 10 points in just the second half. Harris with it. Bridges covering. Harris's shot is good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Bridges for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Suggs. Good on the bucket. Suggs has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Here's the screen. Bridges, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Magic trail by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mikal Bridges.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
The pass to Claxton. The 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Harris with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Harris's shot is off. Knocked loose. Suggs with the steal. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn has possession. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Schroeder. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And
courts in this one. Both teams very skilled at the 4 and the 5, Clark.
And you know what? It's a nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. They've got Scotty Barnes. Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
Now here's Barnes. Quickly outside. Drives to the hoop. He got a piece of it.
That's the reach that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over him.
Just 4 to shoot. Barnes passes to Poeltl. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Quickly outside. Driving inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Good on the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero rising up and throwing it down, folks.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Here's Quickly. Poeltl with a screen on Harris. Down low. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Boy, Poeltl is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Pass to Suggs. Wagner against Barrett. And it's Wagner off the drive. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Quickly passes to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Wagner with it. Now Quickly defending. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's Barrett. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Barrett's got 5.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Poeltl with the block. And they're able to recover. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They're leading by 8. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And here's Harris outside. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Trent on the wing. Pass to Barnes. Barrett, a screen on Banchero. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Harris. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Wagner, he'll find the wide open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Here's Barnes. There's the drive.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Wagner. Wagner against Barrett. To the paint. Quickly outside. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And the Magic pushing it up now. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Quickly, passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And so it's Toronto, ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
Jonathan Isaac is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Anthony. Then there's Wagner. And it's Houston in at the two-guard spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Orlando shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Wagner, the pass to Houston. Anthony with it. Tries again. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Here's Dick. Back to Olynyk. Here's Boucher. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And today's team's all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I haven't thought about it in that context, B.A., but I think part of it is you got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league and following their example.
Here's Isaac. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
And, you know, Isaac doesn't mess around close to the rim. When he's got good position, he's forcing the defense to foul him.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barrett's checked in.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump. These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into."
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie. The Raptors with a lead. Right side, Barrett. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Isaac's shot is off. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Boucher a screen on Anthony. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting at a very efficient 67%. Boucher passes to Olynyk. Now here's Barrett. To the middle. It's stolen. In transition, the Magic on the run. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 7.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Right side Olynyk. The 3 is up. And the Raptors miss again. And here are the Magic now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Houston, no good. On the break. Boucher on the screen. And it's Barrett off the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Sometimes he can be a bit passive, so it's nice to see RJ is forcing the issue.
Anthony against Brown. Brown with the steal. Here we go, all alone. Here's Dick. Finished off the break. And now a 6-point Toronto lead.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Wagner finds Isaac. Back to Wagner. Shot from the low post is good.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Barrett passes to Dick. And 1:01 left in the first half. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. And he was fouled. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this was slowly. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Shot clock at 2. It's offline from half court.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 9. Outside, Brown. Olynyk with a screen on Anthony. Back to Barrett. The 3 is up. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it. Boucher a screen on Ingles. And it's Barrett off the drive.
Possessing
and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Previous play.
It was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The free throw drops for Barrett.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Carter. Oh, good D by Boucher.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by RJ Barrett.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Barnes. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Now here's Wagner. It's stolen by Barnes. Quickly outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Barnes with a screen on Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pirtle finds Trent. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now a 10-point Toronto lead. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys." So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Barnes. Give him 8. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
It's just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Abaji's checked in for Barrett. Here's Carter. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Barnes goes in. Pass to Abaji. Outside Barnes. Here's Abaji. Barnes with a screen on Harris. 6 on the shot clock.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Suggs with the bucket.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the 3 if you give it to him.
In the early stretch of his career, Clark, Jalen Suggs has had a tough go of it.
Yeah, you know, injuries are an ugly part of the game, B.A., and he's had to overcome quite a bit here early in his career. Such a promising young talent. But I do believe when you look at the long road in front of him that he's going to show you how special a player he is.
Barnes. Quickly outside. Pass to Trent. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando. They trail by 11. Controls the rebound and the putback. Suggs has got 9.
Suggs is a guard, but showing you there, he knows how to get positioning like a big guy to haul in that offensive rebound.
Quickly outside. Driving in. Trent, the pass to Barnes. Knocks down the long J. Barnes has got 7 points for the quarter.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
The 3 from Banchero. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
Banchero answering. I'm here, he says, firing right back from deep.
Harris against Trent. Pirtle, the pass to Trent. Now quickly. Picked by Pirtle. It's Quickly with a drive. Kicks it out to Barnes. And stolen by Banchero. And the Magic pushing it up now. And they get it back. Offline from the top of the key. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Pirtle with the bucket.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Carter can't get it to go. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barnes. Here's Trent. Kicks it out to Barnes. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Quickly with the ball. Good D by Harris. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Houston in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Brown, following the bucket by the Magic. Outside for Boucher. Pass to Dick. With the drive, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Dick. They set a pick. Pass to Boucher. Out to the wing. Here's Dick. Driving to the basket. And here's Olynyk. Misses the 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
A nice shot by Houston.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Outside Olynyk. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Kick out to Brown. Here's Dick. And he dunks it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? What a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barrett's checked in.
Not just the move from Anthony, but he also follows the good move up with the bucket.
And here is Barrett. Pass to Dick. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Three-pointer, Anthony. Here's Wagner. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Dick. Outside Barrett. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Dick. Takes the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Isaac's got 4 points in the quarter.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Outside for Boucher. Barrett with it. Back to Brown. Pass to Boucher. Here he goes. And the layup is good. And the Raptors lead by 16.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so here is Toronto. The Magic making their last shot.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Raptors.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Scotty Barnes.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Brown passes to Barrett. Boucher on the screen. Three-pointer. Second chance shot. Outside Barrett. Pass to Brown. Over Anthony. Another miss by Brown. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hey, great communication on the lob.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now Barrett. From deep three-point land. That shot is off. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time
question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Barrett is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's quickly in at the one spot. Nailed from three-point land.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Johnson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Trent kicks to quickly. Back to Trent. Puts up a three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I love watching the three-point ability of Gary Trent Jr. He's someone you got to lock up on the perimeter.
Oh, gee, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Now, here's quickly. Pass to Trent from downtown. Drills the three-pointer. Trent's got 9.
I love the elevation on that shot. Gary Trent Jr. is a big-time scorer.
Bridges, no one around him. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Toronto. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Trent outside. Off target from outside. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Fires the 3. Pirtle with the steal. Pass to Quickly. Barnes screen on Johnson. And Pirtle has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Finney-Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. He's got 6.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Quickly against Schroeder. Now, here's Quickly. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. Schroeder against Quickly. Trent outside. Here's Barnes. He takes it in. And the layup's good off the glass.
Knifing his way to the rack. Scotty Barnes, you gotta love his fearlessness.
Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, where he can get on a burn.
No good from Finney-Smith. Toronto with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. In the corner, Barrett with it. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Pass to Barrett to the paint. Sweet move. That's good from Barnes on the assist from Barrett. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Quickly against Schroeder. Out to the wing. Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. And another basket for Toronto.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. There's the triple. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barrett inside the three-point line. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto. Bring it. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Dick. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Abaji in at the small forward. The Nets working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. The baseline J. It's stolen by Brown. It's Thomas on the wing. No good on the three. Toronto leading by 10. Dick wide open from outside off the mark. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
5 on the clock and a wide open look for Walker, and the three ball is good.
Nice one. Overall, Walker is a very reliable three-point shooter.
Boucher sets a screen for Brown. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Dick passes to Abaji. Brown outside. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so Thomas will bring it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. And Walker kicks to Thomas. Walker looking for an opening. And the dunk by Walker.
The flush. Lonnie Walker the fourth.
Toronto leading by 5. Olynyk a screen on Thomas. Here's Dick. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Dick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Walker a screen on Brown. And Thomas, here we go. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Walker outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Love that response from Walker. What a competitive player.
Thomas against Brown. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's depending if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Now here's Simmons. Still yet to score.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
And he can't hit the second. Raptors leading by 5. You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was the coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
Walker goes in. It's hauled in by Brown.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Kicks it to Olynyk. There's the pass to Brown. Olynyk a screen on Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. And Joe Olynyk deflects the pass. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Attacking the heart of that defense. I like this from Olynyk. Not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Sharp. Walker in the post. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Olynyk a screen on Thomas. Pass to Dick. Takes a 3. Toronto working the ball around now. Passes it to Abaji. No good that time.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Raptors up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. So that's who Kevin Ollie starts the second half with. Nobody near Schroeder hits the jumper in space.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with a great balance on that shot.
Drives to the hoop. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, Brooklyn trailing by 2. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Excellent timing. Pirtle just leaping quickly for the alley-oop.
Schroeder dishes to Johnson. There's the screen. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Barrett kicks to Quickly. And there's the pass to Pirtle. Nobody near Barnes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead. Schroeder finds Bridges. From the arc. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Schroeder's got 6 points.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
In the corner, Barrett with it. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors leading by 7. Screen by Pirtle. Barrett for 3. The offensive rebound. Pirtle kicks to Quickly. And it's Trent in the corner. Good on the triple. Trent's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
Do not leave him open in the corner. Gary Trent Jr., he nails it.
Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Lets the 3 fly. And Mikal Bridges, good for 3. 8 points for him.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Trent outside. On the wing Quickly. He's guarded by Schroeder. Nets trail by 7. Finney-Smith finds Schroeder. The 3. It's rebounded by Quickly. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Nets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Claxton. And here is Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Barnes screen on Schroeder. Quickly against Schroeder. Quickly kicks to Barrett. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Schroeder. Here's Finney-Smith. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Barnes for three. And again, no good by Toronto.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Back to Johnson. Passes to Finney-Smith. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Birtle sets the pick for Barrett. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And we've reached the end of the third. Raptors lead by 5. 2K Sport. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Thomas. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Dick. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Abaji at the small forward.
Gotta appreciate the heart and hustle of Lonnie Walker IV. He gives you non-stop effort on the floor. He does all he can to help lift up his team.
And so he makes both from the line. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Dick. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Raptors with the ball. The pass to Abaji. Offensive rebound. Here's Olynyk for 3. Craps in the tray.
Defensively, you want to make Olynyk put it on the floor. Otherwise, he'll bury you.
The kick out to Walker. Back to Thomas. Outside, Walker. The tray. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Brown. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Now Dick. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Olynyk.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
At the line.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Raptors leading by 6. Brown the pass to Olynyk. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Off target from outside. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To the inside. Back to Brown. Pass to Abaji. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Abaji's got his first 3 points of the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Simmons can't get it to go.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Walker in the corner. To stop the drought. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Trendon Watford. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Simmons. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Thomas. Barnes looking around. Pass to Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Three-pointer. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now, here's Walker. A 3-ball. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Johnson outside. The kick out to Walker. The pass to Claxton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Quickly against Schroeder. Now, here's Quickly. Guarded close. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Barnes outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Raptors.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
Barrett, no good.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
From deep three-point land. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Barrett against Johnson. Down low, here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
So it's Toronto winning this one. A narrow win. Thank you for that, David.
one-sided matchup, Doris, but we've seen plenty of underdogs win before.
Well, you're exactly right, PA. You know what these games can be called? Quote, trap games for great teams, because one underdog wants to prove all the doubters wrong and show, hey, we can stand up with the big guys.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. Ben Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Suggs in at the point. Wagner against Schroeder. Here's Carter. Back to Wagner. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. In transition, here they come. Knocks it down from distance. Johnson's got 6.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
To the inside. Here's Carter. Brooklyn with the board.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, BA, we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from 3. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando. 6-point game.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. The kick out to Ben Carroll. Blocked. They retain possession. 2 on the clock. The 3 from Suggs.
That's quickness and size working in Finney-Smith's favor on the defensive end, making it very tough for the shooter to get any kind of look around him.
Right wing. And here's Schroeder outside. The shot off that time. The Magic have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Ben Carroll drives. Carter. On the wing, Suggs. Wagner outside. Fires from deep. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Bridges outside. Finney-Smith with it. Work it on Ben Carroll. Johnson with a bucket.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Suggs, the pass to Ben Carroll. They need this. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Johnson with a bucket.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Wagner for 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. is a force on the offensive glass. Use that height. Use that athleticism, young sir.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Johnson's got 15 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Back to Suggs. From downtown, Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. And the Nets, another 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that 3-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Harris's shot is good.
When Gary Harris is getting points inside, defense could be in for a long night, folks.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Fires the 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Suggs. Ben Carroll the screen. Suggs no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Out to Harris. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harris has gotten his second bucket.
Tremendous read by Gary Harris. You see the gap, you attack it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitutions on the court.
Walker for three. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Wagner is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Houston in at the shooting guard position.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is unafraid to take on anybody willing to finish through contact. Yes, sir.
It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play.
The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Ingles passes to Isaac.
First personal foul. Team 7.
Here's Ingles. No points yet. Isaac with a screen on Simmons. Ingles. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Terrific awareness in these particular instances, knowing what to do in screen and roll. Joe Ingles, oh my goodness.
Fires in the triple. Walker's got 6 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
PA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy. Silky floater by the guard. Cole Anthony adjusts his shot to the situation.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Anthony to the left side wing. Watford the pass to Thomas. Kept alive. Now here's Walker. Pass to Simmons. Clock at 6. The 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Houston. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Thomas passes to Sharp. Back to Thomas. And here's Simmons. Here's Sharp. Pass to Watford. Back to Sharp. Over Wagner. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Outside Walker. For three. It's hauled in by Isaac.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Thomas. Now Simmons. Right side Walker. Into the... Oh my!
Right there!
Wow!
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Isaac outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, when Isaac tore his ACL in 2019, it was a long road back for him, Doris.
You know what, B.A.? It's hard for me to imagine a young player experiencing more tough injuries than Jonathan Isaac. What I appreciate is his willingness to fight through whatever has been put before him. There's a real mental toughness and a real grit that this guy possesses, and obviously a love for the game.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. On defense, the Magic. Trailing by 10. Shot clock at 6. Walker for 3. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open pretty?
Pass to Watford. Uncovered. And there's another one for the Nets.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Isaac's shot is off. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're showing impressive focus out there, and it's paying off big on both ends of the floor. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you look at Cam Johnson, he's been playing really well.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul. Up top, Schroeder. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Some room here for Schroeder. Again, the Nets score.
Boy, Dennis Schroeder right now providing the spark. What a shot right there.
Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build upon.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
The ball's knocked loose. Harris passes to Suggs. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Bridges. Claxton with it. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Good. Claxton's gotten his first points in this one.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick and roll situation, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink. Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
There's the screen by Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep. Harris. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The opportunistic play by Gary Harris. Used that athleticism to corral that offensive rebound.
Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Schroeder. There's the triple. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, just taking the time to get the play set up pays off. Banchero doesn't rush.
Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Launches a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. It's Suggs with a drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Suggs has gotten his second bucket of the game.
I'll tell you, smart play by Jalen Suggs. You just get aggressive off the drive, absorb the contact, okay.
Shot's good by Schroeder. Orlando has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Suggs, covered by Schroeder. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Wendell Carter Jr., an outstanding offensive rebounder. You have got to go find him and put a body on him.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Johnson passes to Schroeder. Back to Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
15 seconds.
The free throw drops for Johnson. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Watford comes in for Finney-Smith. Walker, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Thomas in for Schroeder. And Anthony slams it in.
Man, my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
Walker for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Isaac finds Anthony. Misses the layup.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Magic. Joe Ingles is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Houston in at the 2 guard. The Nets with a lead. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Inside, here's Watford. That one drops for him.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
The Magic shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Anthony with a bucket.
Boy, the defense makes Cole Anthony work for it, but boy, he doesn't back down.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Thomas. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Pass to Sharp. Now here's Simmons. Walker for 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Anthony finds Isaac out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. A full line change here for Brooklyn. For Brooklyn, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Schroeder passes to Bridges. Back to Schroeder. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Will it go? Banchero, no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Outside Schroeder. Takes a 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And what you like about Gary Harris, you can depend on him to make good decisions and always bring that energy.
Yeah, no doubt, B.A. I mean, he's all about the team, willing to do whatever they ask of him. Can't have enough guys like that on your roster.
Now, Gary Harris, simply put, guys, has been not only one of the best free throw shooters, but one of the knockdown shooters in the league. For him, it's really been trying to stay on the court and away from injury has been his biggest challenge.
Finney-Smith passes to Bridges. Clock at 4. Back to Finney-Smith. All sorts of time. That one rolls around and rims out.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Schroeder. They grab their own miss. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. Over to the wing. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Banchero. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
To the right side. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Schroeder. Finney-Smith, a screen. Looking to end this cold spell. And the play by Schroeder as he finishes. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Suggs, no good. Brooklyn shooting 55% since the start of the 4th.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Nets.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And here's Schroeder outside. Buries it from 3.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And now the Nets on the break. Johnson for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Second personal foul. Team second.
And the first one at the line is good.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
26 seconds left in the game. Outside Finney-Smith. Johnson inside. Wagner's on him. Finney-Smith passes to Schroeder. It's Finney-Smith with the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's where on the drive, Dorian Finney-Smith length comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
Free throw good. Wagner. The half-court heave is off target. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat.